long as mentally you're ready.
I appreciate that. Yeah, and again, the best place I'm most active over on Facebook if anybody wants to reach out, but I do have an account on Instagram as well, and I started a TikTok as well. That's where I post reels. I'm not
Oh, is,
dancing on
is it
TikTok.
TikTok is where you're doing the reels? Lee Hayward or what?
Yeah, just search for Lee Hayward. So it's
On
basically
TikTok.
Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I basically just post the short form videos. It's the same thing like YouTube Shorts and
Mhm.
the reels. I post that up on TikTok as well. Yeah, so just
Ladies
trying
and
to be.
gentlemen, I don't know if you
I'm
know
doing.
this, but what was that place called where you went? It's an indoor bike thing where it goes up like
Oh,
it's like
the
way
velodrome.
high.
Yes, it's called the velodrome. That was in Milton, Ontario. They have an Olympic velodrome there. It was built for the Pan Am Games back in 2015, so it's 10 years old. But it's this incredible facility, and the thing is,
His
it's
calves are like this. Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Hayward's calves are like a diamond, like boom.
yeah,
Can you get
but
through
that
the
was
door?
so cool, right?
Sorry.
This velodrome, it's in Milton, Ontario, which is about an hour outside of Toronto, and it's like in the middle of nowhere. Because like I got an Uber out there, and look, as soon as we left the city, and we're just started driving, and we're like just going through miles of farmland and nothing, and like old abandoned farmhouses that are boarded up. And after a while, like the Uber driver just looks back at me and he's like, "What the heck is out here? Like we're just going in the middle of nowhere." And then I had to explain like what we're
He's
going
all
to,
calling his mom. I think this is the
right?
last day on
Right?
Earth.
Yeah, right. He was getting nervous there. He thinks like I got this guy in the bed. I'm driving this guy, and he's taking me to to an early grave or something. I don't know. But it's in the middle of nowhere, and then like you literally just go around the corner, and there's just this massive building. You know, it's an Olympic velodrome, and it's incredible. Like you go in, that's the whole Canadian Cycling Association's got it set up in there, and I mean, an incredible facility. It's a full rec center. I mean, they got like basketball courts and a full weight room in there, and of course the velodrome, which is what I went there for. I did a certification program on it. So that's indoor track cycling. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
those
Yes.
banks, you don't appreciate it till you're actually there. But like those banks are 45-degree angle banks, and you got to be doing at least 30 kilometers an hour just to keep the bike up on the bank. Like, because if you can't go too slow, or the bike will not stay up there. So it's like you're riding on the top of a wall. That's what it feels like, right? It was pretty intimidating at first.
Thank you for sharing that. Lee, someone wanted to know, are you ever going to go back on stage as a, oh God, what did he call it?
Bodybuilding?
Yeah, but not in the steroid one. The natural. It's what is it called again? Something natural. The natural body.
Call them natural bodybuilding competitions. Yeah. So the last time I competed was in 2021. I made a comeback because before that was 2011 was the last time I competed. So it was after a 10-year hiatus. I came back in the over 40 category, and I did classic physique, was a new division, because when I competed last, there was no classic physique division. And all classic physique means it's very similar to bodybuilding, but there's a height weight cutoff. So you can't be too big, right? You have a certain height weight cutoff. So I was at the top of the weight category for my height. But I enjoyed it. I mean, it was fun to make the comeback, but at the same time, it was a little anticlimactic because I was like, I've been here, I've done this before, if you know what I mean. So, like being at backstage, I see a lot of the new competitors. They were all excited because they're first time there, or people who are, you can just tell the excitement. And I was kind of like, nah, I've been here, done this.
He's like Ronnie Coleman and Jay Cutler walking in. He's all like, hey guys, what's going on, dude? You're a little wet behind the ears, youngin.
It wasn't quite like that, but I know what you mean. Yeah, it was a bit anticlimactic. And would I do it again? Never say never. I mean, I tell you what I enjoyed the most. I just enjoyed the journey. I enjoyed the whole preparation and getting back in contest shape again. That was the most fun for me. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I'm closer to 50 now than I am to 40. So who knows? It might be a Masters over 50 comeback. That might be in the future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That might be something I do every